From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the L.A. Chargers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing first play is Herbert. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd down and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why don't I just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
At the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers 30. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 41 yards on the ground.
First down.
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Number 26.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they come up now second and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Here's 3rd and 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets this to Hampton. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Back to throw here, Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
12 more yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
At the 34-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end.
Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
He was brought down by Marcus Epps. A gain of 5.
Here's Herbert.
Up 2nd and 5.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 2.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet, not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Chargers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
At the 36-yard line.
Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the
looking to throw.
line.
Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard
out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.